Good morning. Wonderful to see you again. Take a seat anywhere you like. We'll be getting started in just a minute. I'm doing well, thank you. How have you been? It's been a few weeks since I've seen you in class. I'm glad to hear it wasn't anything serious, but you know what they say about all work. Exactly. Oh, welcome. Please place your mat down anywhere there's space. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's all stand. Heels together and arms loose at your sides. Relax your shoulders back and close your eyes. Breathe in and out. In through your mouth and out through your nose. Focus on how you feel this morning. How is your body? Where do you feel fatigue? Focus your mind on any parts of your body that might need a little extra attention today. Keep breathing and try to keep your shoulders relaxed. Now, you may open your eyes, and we're going to bring your arms out and up to clasp our hands above our heads. Slow and steady. Take a breath. Hold it. Then let it go. Keep those shoulders back and as relaxed as you can. Now, before we start with our poses, feel free to shake out anything that might have caught your attention as you were seeing how your body felt today. Good. Make sure if you're rolling an ankle or a foot, you keep those circles nice and loose. Don't force anything. Awesome. Just feel the tension leave your body and inhale. Hold. Feel that tightness leave you. And exhale. We'll begin with child's pose. And for any of our newcomers here this morning, welcome. And know that the most important thing in my studio is comfort and how your body feels. Never force anything that your body doesn't agree with. Make sure to extend as far forward as you can without straining. Breathe in through your mouth, out through your nose. We're going to hold this for 10 more seconds to warm up and build up that positive energy to start the day. Now, we'll stretch and build our energy into tabletop position. That's knees and hands on your mat, solid and steady. Good. Find your balance, and then extend your left leg back and right arm out. This is the sunbird pose. Spread your fingers wide, and as you breathe in, bring your elbow to your knee. In and hold. Then back out and stretch. Just keep your hips and shoulders in line. Yeah, like that. Good. Let's repeat again. Breathing and bringing your elbow to your knee. Hold. Then back to stretching out. Good. Let's take a breath in tabletop pose. Steady ourselves. Then switch sides. Right leg back and left arm out. Then bring your elbow back to your knee. Hold. And stretch out as far as you can. Fingers wide. Good. Good. We'll repeat. Great. Now we're going to shift into downward dog pose. Step back 1 foot and then the other, raising your hips to the sky. Extend those hands forward and find your balance. Just gonna adjust your hips. There we go. Make sure to keep your spine straight, hips and shoulders in line with each other. Okay. Breathe in. Hold. Then out. Breathe in again. Feel your lungs expand and your spine gently stretch. Breathe out any tension in your back or shoulders. Good. We're going to shift into upward dog, bringing those shoulders up and away from your ears. Shoulder blades back. If you can, and it's comfortable, just draw your head back and face the sky. Feel your spine stretch, keeping it straight, and knees off the mat if we can manage it. Good. Let's hold that for another 3 seconds. Then relax, bringing our knees down to the floor and back to child's pose. Stretch as far forward as you can, breathing in. Then we're going to hold that, feeling your connection with the ground beneath you. Great. Okay. Thank you all for a great start to the day with our yoga warm-up. Remember to always keep your poses loose. Never force anything. Anna will be running the beginner's class in 5 minutes down the hall on the right. All are welcome. If you are using this time to warm up for lifting or other workouts, remember not to force anything your body isn't feeling, and that you can run through these poses again afterward to wind down and stretch out post-workout. I'll be teaching the advanced yoga at 7, 10, 2, and 4. And you are always welcome to see me about private instruction or form correction as well. Thank you. Have a great day. Yes, thanks. Hope you have a wonderful day as well. Oh, sorry, but do you have a moment? I just wanted to ask if you've been having any trouble with your left shoulder lately. Okay. Sorry to pry. You just don't usually have as much difficulty with your form as you did this morning. I wanted to check in. Strain from sitting at a desk looking at a computer all day can play havoc with our necks and shoulders. So that makes sense, unfortunately. Well, did you want any private instruction on poses that might help loosen those knots? No, it's no bother. I'd be more than happy to help. My normal 6:30 had to cancel, starting this morning. Suddenly moved out of town for work. Absolutely. I have missed seeing you in class the past week. I'd be glad to help get you feeling great again. If you have all your things, you can follow me down the hall to the studio I use for private lessons. Great. Yeah, we're lucky the gym owner and her wife are so into yoga. We have plenty of dedicated space here. Here, let me get the door. Yeah, when I was first assigned this little room, I balked a little at the lack of windows and natural light. But I've gotten used to it. Now I find that I can make some really calming spaces, depending on the ambient light I choose. In some ways, it's become my happy place. All right, go ahead and lay your mat down wherever you like. Let's just start out standing. Mountain pose. And breathe in and out. Okay. Go ahead and raise your arms above your head and clasp. as if you were to do the tree pose, but keep both feet planted for now. How does your neck feel? Is it the left or right side or both that's bothering you? Yeah, bring your arms out straight, even with your shoulders. Yeah, I see what you mean. You're definitely compensating on your right side because of the pain in your left. Let's try puppy pose to start out, and see if we can't open up the spine and shoulder blades a bit. Oh, it's a cross between child's pose and down dog. Here, let me show you. You rest on your knees, and bring your arms forward, flexing your spine and neck in a downward back bend. Raising your hips high. I can only imagine the view. But thank you. I'm sure I'm gonna like what I see when it's your turn on the mat, too. Go ahead. Get down on your knees. There you go. Good. Extend those arms past your head on the mat. We want these hips up as much as we can to get the back bend really working. Here, I'm gonna place my hands on either side of your hips and just correct a bit. I'm sure you wouldn't mind, but let's keep our thoughts on our shoulders for now. I'm just gonna run my hand down your spine to the middle of your back. There you go. Breathe in and out. Try and flex your head upward, facing the sky as much as you can. Good. Oh, sorry. Didn't even realize I still had my hand on your back. Well, maybe I'll keep it there some other time. How's that shoulder feeling? Loose or tight? Well, that's good news then. There are not many things in the body we actually want to keep tight. But like I said, I'm always happy to help. And if you wanted private lessons more often, I could give you my number. I don't know. Why don't you text me to ask for coffee and find out? Maybe that way I won't have to go a whole week without seeing you on your knees again. In yoga class, of course. Oh, are you still feeling some soreness now? Well, we can't have that. Like I said, my slot is free in the early morning. So let's get back on that mat. Go ahead and start with downward dog. Good. I was right earlier. I do like the view. Now let me just adjust your hips a bit more. And good. You're such a good listener. You might just become my favorite student. But only time will tell.